Okay, I'm going to make this a little shorter than before because I'm wiped and I'm going to go to sleep. But before I do, I would like to go over a small PDF just to show you guys a few things to look at while you enjoy your Saturday afternoon tomorrow. Welcome to WCIA Network. Welcome to the channel. Those who are coming back, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the incredible information I am receiving. It's great. It's great. Thank you. And for those that are new, please subscribe. That would be wonderful. Before I go to sleep, I just wanted to show you a few more photos so you are all aware of what's happening to the Summer Wells Missing Children's pictures from 8 months ago. Before I show you that, I still would like to put a little bit of sunlight on Ariana Fitz, and I do know that she is one of the Summer Wells missing children. Here you see this photo. This photo was taken in a tunnel. All the way in the back are elements that I have splattered all over the Summer Wells missing children's cases. This tunnel just reminds me so much of the tunnel, well, I would call it the tunnel from Summer Wells, because this is the tunnel that appears in the Google images, but yet attached to the Summer Wells missing children's case. So I just wanted to put this out there so I have it, and I'll just keep going back to it and looking at the words on the walls and seeing what pops out to me. A lot pops out, but what I'm going to be looking for are elements that repeat itself on the walls here. I want to show you once again the photos from the Appalachian Fairgrounds. I showed these earlier today, but I'm just going to be showing you a couple that I feel are important to really recognize and see if you could find photos like this. Appalachian Fairground on Google Images. On Google Images. This is what's going on here, you guys. This is what's going on. To closer look, I truly believe that that is what my open frame looks like. I do truly believe that's what I have been looking at. Clear plastic windows, you could see in, you can't see out, with the maroon trim and whatever is hanging in the middle. I have seen enough of it to, I would say, really feel confident enough to say this is what it looks like. This is what it is. And then I'm just going to show a few of the summer, through a few of Don Wells and Candus Wells's interviews with Chris, but I want to show you what their pictures look like now. And my goal tonight and my message tonight is to see if you guys could find time tomorrow to go back in time, to go back to the beginning and find these pictures. They're right off of the videos. Something happens. This happened to the Watts case pictures I showed you. The Watts case pictures, it filled in the their pictures, their videos, just they got filled with very incriminating information. And here it is again. It's the video that was taken 8 months ago. If you guys go back and take screenshots, you could go right to the minute. It's from the interview room. We all know that's not what Summer Moon's room looked like when Chris went through. It's not what it looked like. But when you go back in time and you go back to these photos, this is what they look like. This makes it look like there's a whole separate room behind her room. So again, what I am telling you is they're hidden in the walls. This is what's hidden in between the walls. This is what shows up. This wasn't there before. Because if this was there, if a chair like that was sitting on top of the of right in front of Chris's face, don't you think he would see this stuff? Don't you think that he would have already seen this? This is what the video looks like. Because they do deep fakes over it, I'm not quite sure, but it's something about the camera. I really don't have any idea. But this is what is in the interview room's video. And trust me when I tell you, Chris did not see a head in a container. This is straight from Candus's walkthrough of her house with Chris from the interview room. Go to his video at these marked times and you go see for yourself. This is so incriminating that and again, all I do is pray for justice, for this to be looked at, and then someone do something about it tomorrow morning. This should not be in Summer Moon Wells's bedroom. But yet, this is what the video now looks like. This is what it looks like. These are pretty crystal clear. And they've just been fiddling and having fun with everybody and just doing nothing. So before I go to this one, I do want you to really look at this photo and realize that this was in Summer Wells's bedroom at one time or another. Because this is showing what it really looks like behind the scenes. This is equipment. This is all equipment. That is where they should be digging. That is where they should be digging, on the property, the hidden area underneath the house. Not so far-fetched, especially when you look at this. Especially when you look at this. There's no way that was really sitting on her bed. I wanted to go over a couple of these pictures and then I'm going to call it a night. These photos, one of these comes from an S. Scott to the right, and then the other two are the Fender's Farm photos. Something is seriously wrong with these photos. Now, I'm sorry that the first time I put this out there, it was very confusing what it was. Let me put my disclaimer, because I'm going to be showing you faces. I'm showing you faces right now for the purpose of finding the Summer Wells missing children, and no other reason. They could be deep faked. These faces could be fake. All I'm looking for are elements that match Summer Wells missing children's cases, and for the sake of finding these children. And I would love to find some of them alive. So, my information falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. So these are a couple pictures that are on that Fender's Farm Facebook. So what I was trying to show you, this little boy, see his elongated arm? That is very common that I have been seeing. And this is what he looks like in his chair. And if you think that that is normal for 1 second for her to be holding what she's holding in her hand, while her fingers are all completely messed up. To me, those are fingers. This is what I was trying to show you. This is very concerning. This is very concerning. I don't know who Melissa is, but she posted this also from the farm. This child has the same stuff on her neck as I showed you that Summer Moon Wells has, and a lot of other children. And they're all on farms. They're all in pumpkin patches. They're all in the hay boxes, mud. I don't know who this girl is, but I have to show her face. I have to show her face. Her face really probably doesn't look like that. And I have to show this. I cut out the man's face. These children in these photos from these Facebook pages are very sickening, and they're incriminating, and they are really sick. This girl is way out of it. There's shit around the necks. There's shit around the ears. And she is wasted. I don't even think she's moving. But this has to stop. This really, 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 really has to stop. Somewhere along the way, something needs to give. These kids are terrified. This isn't normal. This isn't a normal photo of her holding fingers with the number 5904. If I were to come closer to these pictures and show you what is on these people's heads and faces, they're not smiling. They're not smiling. This needs to really, something needs to happen. Something needs to give. Something needs to happen. The TBI, the FBI, someone needs to go on in and something needs to give. Because if you look at this photo and you tell me that this photo here is a normal photo of a truck with something hanging in the middle, I would tell you that you're living in denial. I would tell you that you're living in denial. And that the truth is just too hard for you to look at right now. And what I'm telling you is if we don't look at it right now, we're going to have generations of children gone. Generations. So this is really what I wanted to put out for the end of the night. I know tomorrow I do have like 3 more big, huge PDFs, but I will go over those tomorrow. I do know I keep showing this little girl. I think she is someone's little girl. This little girl is just in every situation I see her. And what really bothers me is what she's sitting in doesn't exist. It's fake. She's with the other kids that are in these boxes. That's where they are. In these boxes. These photos come from the Appalachian Fairground. They don't have a ride like this. They don't have a ride like this. I don't even know how else to tell you or to express the fact that this needs to stop. That should not be a photo from the Appalachian Fairground. It shouldn't. This little girl is in so many pictures. She is on so many rides looking like that. This photo, to me, let me grab this one, is identical to what is in, where is it? Keep calling her. Let me see if this is it. I keep calling Adriana. I don't know why. I have a block. This photo is very similar to this photo. Both these children are being gagged. There is no difference. The only difference between these two photos are the children. They are two separate girls. That is the only difference. The deep fake is being put in around them so you don't know where they are. But wherever they are, they're in the same place and they're experiencing the same abuse, the same pain, and the same agony. They are screaming over the same thing. You may not think so and you may not see so, but I know so. These two girls have gone through the same situation and they have the same damn things in their mouths. Period. This is what I want to see busted open. And this is what I'm not going to stop showing, are pictures like this, and I'm not going to be covering the kids' faces. No. These kids are in pain. Summer Moon Wells went through the same situation. Same situation, you guys. This is what I wanted to get out there tonight. I'm going to sleep, and I will be seeing you guys and talking to you the next 48 hours. Thank you, and God bless you all, and thank you so very much for the support and listening to me and sending information. It's just great. You don't have to be clairvoyant to feel what's going on in these pictures. You don't. But you could hear their screams. I bet you could if you really thought about it. Look at how the pictures are getting darker as I'm about to see what happens. As I'm about to get offline, these pictures just will continuously show more details. That's why I will continue to put them out here. Put them out there. Who is that little girl up here? That little boy? Who are they? We know who this is. like to know who that is. All right, you guys, we will be together soon. Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay safe and hug your kids. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.